Pushing the pylon, we are back for the afternoon late slate of Week 16 Sunday football. Let's start it off with these guys. The Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Vegas to play the Raiders. Raiders are minus 2.5. And if you thought the toilet bowl was last week with the Jags and Jets, this Jags-Raiders game may up that one, may take it to the next level of toilet bowl quality football. If there's anything sure, it's that the Raiders keep losing football. And if there's anything sure, it's that the Jaguars play better once the stakes are out the window. When the games are important, the Jags collapse. When they don't mean anything and the Jags are out for the season, they play some of their best football, unfortunately. And even with the worst quarterback of all time, Mac Jones, leading the way, I will take the Jaguars plus 2.5. Aiden O'Connell starting for the Raiders, maybe a little bit of an improvement from Desmond Ridder, but I don't think it's enough. And even though the public is on the Jaguars, I think they go ahead and cover the 2.5 points. And if they win, unfortunately, hurt our draft position for the upcoming draft. Next, we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Vikings are minus 2.5, and the Vikings have not lost a game since October 24th. Absolutely ridiculous stat there. I do think today they could end that streak, however. I think this is a game. They have a sleeping giant. The Seahawks last week lost on Sunday Night Football to the Packers, but they're still in the playoff race. They're still in the division race in the NFC West. So the Seahawks have everything to play for. 67% of the public is on the Vikings, but this 33%, I am part of that. Go ahead and give me the Seahawks with the points. I think Jackson Smith-Njigba finds the end zone for the Seahawks. Seahawks may even win this football game. Next, we have the New England Patriots traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills. Bills are a whopping minus 14 on the spread, and this is a big one. The Lions were a huge playoff team for the Bills to face, and the Bills took care of them. Relatively no problem until the end, but the Bills took care of them. This is a classic letdown situation. Over 80% of the money is on the Bills minus 14. We're going to plug our nose. We're going to go into the deep depths of picking a bad football team against a really good football team. Go ahead and give me the Patriots plus 14. Why? Divisional football. The Pats have some pride. Hopefully, Drake May wants to show up, even if it's on the road and the Bills win. They can win by 10, and the Pats still cover this spread. Go ahead and give me the Pats plus 14. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. 49ers are minus 2, and the money on this is relatively split evenly, perfectly, 50-50 both ways here, and I can see it. Both offenses, while fun, had terrible weeks last week. The Dolphins put up 12 against the Bills. The 49ers put up a whopping 6 points against the Rams. That can hurt them. Someone has to come out this week. Someone has to play for dignity here. I think it's going to be the 49ers, even though they have Christian McCaffrey out. They have Jordan Mason out. Isaac Guerrero, their third string, was ruled out this week. So they are relying on Patrick Taylor. They're actually relying on the passing offense, I'd hope. But Patrick Taylor starting for them. I think he might find the end zone against the Dolphins low-key. Give me the 49ers minus 2 because I just think this is the type of game that I think could be high scoring. I think both teams want to right their wrong from last week and show up on that side of the football. But I think the Niners pull out the victory here. Sunday Night Football, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Texas to play the Dallas Cowboys. Bucks are minus 4, and Baker Mayfield makes his return to Texas, his home state, to play the Cowboys. I'm sure he dreamt about playing for the Cowboys, and his career has led him everywhere else besides Dallas on the tree of dismay, of disappointment, of struggle. But he's finally found a little niche here with Tampa. Tampa's a fun squad for him. He's playing well, and I think against the Cowboys, he could have a big game regardless of the result. If there's two things for sure in this game, I'm going to say one, I think it's an ugly game. I don't know if that means high scoring. I don't know if that means low scoring, but it's going to be an ugly football game. There's going to be mistakes left and right by both teams that keeps this game watchable, maybe. And secondly, I think the touchdown scores today are the too easy, don't overthink it, superstars of each team. Mike Evans, CeeDee Lamb, I think both find the end zone today. Really struggle picking this game. Bucks should probably win this game by well over 4, but because the spread's 4, because the public's on the Bucks, go ahead and give me the Dallas Cowboys, that star on top of the tree. Christmas references this time of year. We're going to go with them. And like I said, I think CeeDee Lamb finds the end zone. Cooper Rush does enough, maybe not to win, but enough not to lose. With a 4-point spread, if they lose by a field goal, our pick's still accurate. But I think Dallas can win this football game. Give me the Cowboys +4. As always, make sure you're following us Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you enjoy your holidays. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. I'm going to celebrate my birthday tomorrow, hopefully by bragging about all the good picks I gave you today on pushing the Pylon.